What's up, amigos? This is Alex for tonight, and welcome to a spooky story on 2023. This story is going to be called Murder on a Farm. So it's going to be about a bunch of people that went missing and something went wrong with the scarecrow. But we'll get to that point in a moment, so let us begin. It was a nice bright day out, but it was beautiful out of the farm where a bunch of farmers were just basically minding their own business and just basically doing chores or whatnot, plant crops, and they had some visitors coming for Halloween night. But the only decoration they had in their corn crops is basically a scarecrow. They only had the scarecrow there just to scare away the crows, because the crows were eating their crops. But during nighttime, the scarecrow would normally do scary stuff behind their back. And basically, the scarecrow was a good spooky decoration to have, but little do these people know, this scarecrow was alive. It was haunted by a serial killer who basically got executed in an insane asylum, but he escaped and then passed away in the farm, responsible for the death and murder of his family. But luckily, he was able to possess that scarecrow. And so during each night, the scarecrow would come to life and just murder whoever comes on the farm property. But this was during summertime at the time, about to become fall or whatever. But it was close to Halloween, let's put it that. And so basically, the farmer was like, "What's up with that scarecrow over there?" And he was like, "I don't know, it just looks normal to me." And they were just minding their own business, just doing their own basic chores, getting ready for dinner, because it was going to become Halloween night on one night. But as soon as they saw that some people at night were screaming, there was no one that screamed though. And when they checked their corn crop, the scarecrow at midnight was gone. He would be like, dude, I think our scarecrow is gone. And his partner would be like, "Really? You really think so? You believe in such silly, spooky fairy tale?" And his partner would be like, "Yeah, because urban legend has it that a psychopath passed away here in these farms and possessed this scarecrow here." But the police police would literally accuse the farmers of manslaughter, when really they had nothing to do with it. They were in their farm the whole time, just minding their own business, doing chores, you name it. But unfortunately though, at midnight or around 3 a.m., the Scarecrow will run around butchering people, snatching them up, bringing them straight to the cornyard, and just eat them up or stuff them as soon as they're dead. But unfortunately though, it was close to 3:30, which would be the witch's hour, like the way with 3 a.m., which is the devil's hour. But they decided to go investigate. And then eventually later on, they would go out and see that the corpses would go on, and they would be panicking in fear because of all the murder their decoration cost. Well, they don't know their decoration is alive. And they had to get their pitchforks or shotguns ready because they don't know what this creature could be. They don't know what kind of demonic entity could be possessing that Scarecrow. But they looked around 3 a.m. They could not find nothing but creaking noises, like and the one farmer was like, Joey, is that you? And he noticed his partner was gone. And he was like, Joey, you around here? And, Joe, this ain't funny. You better come out and show yourself right now. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, when he looked behind him, he noticed a figure popping out of the cornyard, and that figure was his decoration, the Scarecrow. And the Scarecrow was just staring at him menacingly. And as he was backing away and aiming his shotgun right at it, it came sprinting and charging at him like, and so he just ultimately just decided to run for his life. And he was trying to search for his buddy Joe to see if he was okay. But he had swore he heard him. If he was dead, he would have screamed, but he didn't. Something did not feel right. But he made it back to the farm as the Scarecrow was chasing him. And there was Joe right there, like, Joe, where are you? What are you talking about? I was right here. I thought I heard you in the cornyard. No, I wasn't. I was right here this whole time. What did you see in there? Our Scarecrow and some corpses and chewed up and ripped to pieces. And his buddy was like, oh boy. So it was still 3:30 a.m. So they basically searched around the area to see if there was anybody else around during the time, but most of the people were asleep. But luckily, nobody was harmed. But there's some people that entered the cornfield at night, which is very dangerous to do. So they gathered their shotgun and their shotguns and pitchforks, and went into the courtyard together to hunt down this entity. And luckily, that scarecrow popped up again, this time in front of both Joseph and Carl. And both of them got scared, but they had to confront this thing and put this thing down once and for all, hoping to send the serial killer to the underworld where he belongs. But luckily, as the scarecrow was charging after them, getting ready for the kill, one of the farmers impaled it with a pitchfork and slammed it down onto the ground, and the other shot him in the head with some gunpowder. And urban legend has it that this serial killer was able to possess anything as long as it has the power. He has the power of the demons to help, which was not such a bold move to do. But as soon as they killed off the scarecrow, that was the end of its reign of terror. Because most of the people, let's just say 20 people went missing during the time. There were missing posters everywhere because this scarecrow snatched everybody up and killed them all. But unfortunately, may those victims of that scarecrow rest in peace, because by the time those people find them, they will already be dead. And so everyone in the town was able to rest easy in harmony, and the farmers were able to rest easy for the rest of the night before Halloween night. And that ends the scary story of the haunted farm. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this scary story on the haunted farm. And if you did so, please make sure you feel free to leave a comment down in the comment section down below what you thought of it. And please make sure you feel free to blast that like button, and please make sure you feel free to obliterate that subscribe button only if you are new to this channel. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video and on the next scary story around Halloween night 2024. So therefore, peace out, amigos, and have a spooktacular night, and have a happy Halloween.